Community courts are neighborhood-focused courts that attempt to harness the power of the justice system to address social problems. They strive to engage stakeholders such as residents, merchants, churches, and schools in the new ways of dispensing justice to bolster public trust in justice. It is against the backdrop that justices, assessors, clerks, and messengers of court from the recognized 36 community courts are being trained on procedures to adjudicate matters in their communities. The Deputy Director for Community Courts in the Ministry of Justice, Amalia Nathaniel, explained the objectives of the workshop.
The objectives of this workshop is necessarily to sensitize the community court personnel on the dealings and working of the community court. We want to put them in the mainstream of the ministry, the courts of the ministry, in the Ministry of Justice. So we came to train them about the procedures, how they should adjudicate on their matters in order for them to respect the rights of the people, the Bill of Rights, when they are adjudicating in these courts.
Nathaniel says the ministry has realized that it is critical to train role players in the administration of justice at all levels to achieve justice for all. She encouraged community members to trust their courts.
What we are saying is we want to have access to justice for all. And access to justice does not necessarily just come from the magistrates' courts. It starts from humble beginnings, and humble beginnings can necessarily be community courts. What I'm urging the communities to do is, in an event that you've got a case, and it's a case that can be dealt with at the magnitude of the community court, we urge you to recognize that there is community court out there. Come to the community court, let's assist you, and then you would have your case presided over.
Meanwhile, participants our team spoke to welcomed the workshop, describing it as an eye-opener.
It went very well, as we learned a lot, what to do and what not to do, and we also informed them about what we do in our courts. Even when we get back to our people, we'll be in a better position to explain what community courts are all about and its functions, which do not really differ from other courts. I'm encouraging our people to bring their cases to be heard.
We learned some shortcomings in our traditional way of adjudication and how it should go together with the Constitution. Our courts are hearing cases without written laws, and the workshop encouraged us to put up customary laws in writing for better reference when sentences are given.
If you have killed a woman, it's 45 heads of cattle in some of our communities. They put up that type of penalty, which will make you to think twice. And the good thing is that they don't end up there. If the culprit will end up being detained, as this case is a meta case and it will go to the High Court. So in the meantime, the community or the family of that person will continue to settle the bill. So the other cases are cases like of rape. That's not in the jurisdiction of the community court.
Participants have further appealed for more refresher workshops at least 6 times a year. Alphonse Maketo, NBC News, Oshwarongo.